It's a beautiful morning here in Cape Town. Today I just want to show you around the city, a few monumental places, the streets of Cape Town, how they do about business here, generally the culture around Cape Town. So come with me, let's enjoy. Cape Town has very good vibes for anyone trying to visit. Me as a mountain biker, I'm going to enjoy it as much as I can. There are places which are quite defined in terms of riding a mountain bike. There are also places which you'd enjoy in a car, but you enjoy even more on a bike because you get to see it in full. Today I'm going to ride from Cape Town CBD all the way to the Signal Hill, and then we will do a wonderful drop going down into Camps Bay, and you'll see a wonderful sea line full of life activities all the way across to the waterfront. It's a place you would love to see. But first, I will stop into a bike shop and try to see what they have to offer.
East City Cycles, yeah.
So we're here in East City Cycles, trying a lot of new outfits before the rest. I've been lucky to get a windbreaker. While doing shopping in Cape Town, you have to be very careful with the price tags. Sometimes the figure you see might be bigger than you think. For example, this particular windbreaker is actually 2,000 and, but the figure you're seeing is a bit different because the 2 is quite hidden. So you have to be very careful on the price tags. Otherwise your Visa card might run out of money. In Cape Town, vehicle number plates are defined by a system that reflects both the province and the specific area of registration. Cape Town falls within the Western Cape Province, and its standard vehicle registration plates typically follows a format. For example, a car with the registration number CA12345 would denote CA as Cape Town and then 12345 as the unique identifier for the vehicle. However, the Western Cape maintains a system where specific prefixes indicate the town or the area of registration. Some examples include Belleville, Durbanville, Paro, Goodwood. These particular areas would be denoted as CY on the number plate. CL will denote Stellenbosch, Lapsmats, and Fringe Hawk. CJ would denote the area Pearl, and CN will denote the area Wellington. This system allows for easy identification of a vehicle's origin within the province. That is probably the longest continuous hill I've ever done in my life. From Cape Town CBD, and that's where I'm heading. Lion's Head. They call it the Signal Hill. That's where I'm heading. And down there is where I'm coming from. 5.6 kilometers of climbing, up to 17.2% gradient. That's a lot, huh? Woo! That was a tough climb. The next section is fun. You will love this. Come with me. The roads in Cape Town are very well done. It's an excellent dynamic city, and you just get to enjoy what good infrastructure can do to a human life. Even if there are vehicles, even if there's traffic, there's a little bit of space at least for everyone. It's quite clean. It's very well defined in terms of where to stop, and there's a lot of respect when it comes to traffic lights. Unlike in Kenya, where sometimes we disrespect traffic lights and creates chaos, the organization in Cape Town gives you a good vibe to want to visit even more.
Cape Town has good vibes, honestly. It is one of those places you just get to enjoy everything. The views, the weather, the sea, the tours, the people, the food. And if you're a mountain biker like me, this is the heaven for mountain biking in the world. In Cape Town, it's either you're going up or you're going down. It's really good.
I'm now riding on one of the most beautiful stretches from Camps Bay to Waterfront. It's a wonderful bike lane by the Atlantic Ocean. You get to see the ocean and the park. And on your right, there are wonderful, wonderful tall buildings. This particular stretch gives you a view of the Cape Town low side, and this is like the leeward side of Signal Hill. There's a lot of activities here, include jet skiing. There's also people doing paragliding. It's a beautiful place to be. Today I'm just going to enjoy riding it slowly and simple and just getting to soak in the beauty of Waterfront in Cape Town. One of the biggest challenges in Cape Town is that the roads are very well done and most of them almost looks the same, and it can be very confusing. The savior for me was Google Maps, and I was using it quite a lot. And if you're a cyclist or a sports person, then you know of Komoot and Strava. Basically, Strava could show me of the routes and possible routes I could use on my bike, but Google Maps came in handy, and every time I could just channel in a place. Using my earphones, the beautiful lady would either tell me to turn right or left until I made it to where I was going. From the place I was staying, Cape Town Foreshore, the biggest landmark for me was the Cape Town Convention Center, and every time I would get lost, I would easily look for the convention center because from there to my place, I would easily figure it out. Cape Town has been beautiful. She's been an amazing city, and to be honest, you cannot get enough of Cape Town. They say you can't get enough of London, and that's true. But today I repeat the same words in Africa. You cannot get enough of Cape Town. That's it for me in Cape Town, and I've really had a wonderful time here in Cape Town. I now look forward to coming back again, but probably doing the Cape Epic. It's time to park my bike and say hula, adios muchachos, to Cape Town. And this is my Uber back to the airport. Guess what? It's a BMW. Yeah, BMWs can also be used for Uber here in Cape Town. See you until next time.